Hi Gav, good session today. Easy to fall back into old habits as we saw in the lesson. Just going to make sure that club doesn't get too far flat on the inside. As we said, if the club does reroute too far on the inside going back, you then force sort of come up over the top, and that's going to create the shot sort of either straight pull left or that sort of weak cutty one out to the right. Or if you get the path correct and you manage to sort of time it correctly, you'll hit a nice shot and the ball fly bullet straight. The problem is at the consistency level there. It's a bit left, a bit right, and some good. So if we look here on the left-hand side, you can see that first movement of that club before it even gets sort of horizontal to the ground. That club there is whipped inside, hitting that wall there, as we'd imagine, that stood behind you. As a result of that, now the club is laid off and flat and has to be lifted with the arms. So what we're trying to do now is get this club. You can see even now it's still going a little bit inside. Okay, but as we swing up here now, that club's starting to get a bit more upright. Getting that club, that'd be good there now, because your arms are folded a little bit more than we ideally want. You get a little bit across the line there, as we can see. Now as a result of the transition from the top, because you felt as though you take the club back better, the club was coming down a better angle. If we look on the right here, we can see the shaft now certainly well inside where the golf ball would be, but if we compare that to this one on the left hand side where it's up, and then there's that big over the top move, we look at the shaft now, the shaft is actually sort of dissecting the golf ball there, a sign you come a bit more over the top than we want to. So if we can get that club going back, use that wall drill, I would say probably every sort of couple of weeks, 3 weeks, just to keep checking that, get that wrist sort of hinging up. So from the club position it's set up, if we go back to your start here on the right, what we'd look to try and see is get the shaft in the position and then start hinging the wrist up. Get this wrist hinge up here now, just so you get the sensation that club is hinging up correctly and not getting too far on the inside. So keep working. You'll find that consistency can increase, ball flying a lot straighter and further.